Here we are again. I'm going to open a box that to me is probably my favorite release of the year. I like 2025 Donruss when it gets released. I like Elite Extra Edition when it gets released. I like USA Baseball when it gets released. I like Topps Holiday when it gets released. And if there's retail options that are affordable, I like Bowman Draft when it gets released. But my favorite is, and you can see a box from 2024 over here, Panini Prospect Edition. It's one of the hotter products. If you went on eBay and you're trying to buy a box of 2024 Prospect Edition, you'd have trouble finding it, and you definitely can't really get it at a great price. So I was really anxious to see what the 2025 would look like. I also wasn't able to get any first off the line of the 2024 on eBay. So when I got the notification from Panini that they were going to do the Dutch auction for Prospect Edition first off the line, I thought, okay, I have to get in on that. So I ended up buying 3 boxes of first off the line. I very much overpaid for the first box because the way the Dutch auction works, it starts at a certain price and then it slowly goes down. In this box, the FOTL box, slowly went down to $150. But I wanted to buy at least one box before it got down to $150 because I was afraid there wouldn't be any boxes left at $150, or I'd get to $150 and everybody would flood the website and buy them all up and I wouldn't end up with any. Or I'd have to buy them resale for who knows how much they're going to charge on resale. So I did pay, I don't know, 200 and something for this first off the line box, and I paid $150 each for the other 2. They are, I mean, like everything else. 2024, find 6 autographs. 2025, find 4 autographs. So you still get the same amount of packs, but I think they're like everything else. They just like Topps and Bowman and all that kind of stuff, they are essentially taking back what they give you. But this is the box I was most excited for after having such good luck with the Panini Prospect Edition in 2024. I thought I couldn't wait for this one to come out. So just to take a look at some other things that you can pick up and what the odds are. It's a 200 card checklist. The ultra rare insert Kaboom is what everybody sort of chases as a grail. But oh no, and I dropped one of the packs right off the bat. But if I look at the odds, this is what the packs look like. The only thing I didn't like about 2024 Prospect Edition was I thought the card design was pretty ugly. I mean, it just was. I think they've improved that in this release. And I'm going to go ahead and look at the back for the odds. I can put them up there for you to read them yourself at your leisure. But a Kaboom on average, it doesn't really say for Kaboom. It says college ties dual autographs in gold vinyl, numbered from 25 to 1. I think the hardest thing to pull is the Kaboom, but they also have autographs like dual autographs and stuff, college dual autographs. Those are probably the next hardest. And then you got other types of autographs. You have Ping, inserts, domination, 2080 scale, future legends, signatures, a lot of different parallels and stuff. But so I'm not going to go into all that. Plus, you can read them. It comes in a nice box. It's kind of cool. But yeah, it comes in a nice box, but that's how deep the box is. So it's like a lot of nothing in here. It's still a nice box. It's just a lot of nothing. So let's see. We got 6 packs, 8 cards per pack. Let's go ahead and get the ball rolling. I can't wait to see what I'm going to get out of these. Most people, for the breaks I've been watching, they have been getting some low numbered cards in these FOTL boxes. So we'll go ahead and start. We have a Mitch Jeb, a Johnny King. Oh, here's our first auto. And it's a great auto. It's a guy on my chase list. It's a Future Legends auto, rookie. I don't know. I don't see a number on it. That's all right. It's a Chase Burns. So that is awesome. Have a sort of mojo-ish looking Johnny Farmello. You can kind of see, depending on how I get it in the light, but you kind of. But this one is numbered, and it's numbered 15 of 25. So excellent. I don't know the guy, but and this is a 20 scale insert, which I don't remember. I don't think they had this for the last one, and it's for the 20 to 80 scale. Let me see. I guess it's just a way they rate prospects, where 20 is the lowest rating you can get and 80 is the highest, and this one is a 65, and that's the guy that's on the front of the box. So probably won't fill all these up, so I'll go ahead and put that out there. Also have another insert here. This is the domination insert for Charlie Condon. And then I think we got 2 base cards here in the back. One is a Victor Hurtado, and the other one is a Luke Stevenson. So that's pretty cool. Pretty much a 50% hit rate, if you count base parallels as hits. Packs open real nice because they're fresh. Just got this. I got the first box and the other 2 boxes. Oh geez, when was it? I think it might have been over the weekend or Tuesday. I can't remember, but I just had other stuff I wanted to get done opening first. So the first card here is a Josh Flores, followed by a Cam Caminiti, and he is on the chase list, so we'll put his base card out there. Oh, you got another auto. 2 down, 2 to go. It's not numbered, but it's a Luis Pena auto. I don't know much about Luis Pena. There's a Ricky Tiedemann base card. Then there is a Ping insert for JoJo Parker. That's what the Ping insert looks like this year. Kind of catchy. This is a, I better check. So they put the numbers in weird spots, so we'll make sure none of these were numbered on They have it like, I hate when they put it on the side going vertically because you don't think to look there. Yeah, I don't see any, oops, I don't see any numbers on these. All right, but there is a number on this one. This one's numbered 174 of 199 for Mr. Charlie Soto. Got a Brooks Lee. I can't believe he's still a prospect. I thought he was already playing. And then we have a Jonah Tong. Okay. This is Ethan Anderson. And, oh, we got a Roman Anthony rookie. He is on the chase list. This is another auto. Boy, I got all my auto packs in the top. This is a Darren Baker rookie auto. Not numbered. Got a Luis Angel Acuna rookie. He's on the chase list. Here's a ping of Ike Irish. I'm gonna have to take the inserts down if there's nothing special about them because I am probably gonna run out of space. That's how good of a box this is. So go ahead and put these down for now. Here's a Quentin Young numbered to 299. And I think the ones that have the numbers on the side have different colored diamonds at the top. So that might help look for them. Here's a Cade Anderson and a Gavin Fiend. All right, halfway through. Quick break tonight, that's okay. It's past my bedtime. Oh, I hear I complimented the packs on being easy to open, and then this one seemed to problem. All right, here we go. This is the first time I got this guy in any set. This is a Caleb Lies. This guy is definitely familiar. This is Mr. Jacob Wilson, who is on the chase list. I don't think that's his rookie, though, but this is numbered to 149. It is the fourth auto, and it's numbered 72 of 149. Oh, where'd it go? There, you can kind of see it. And this one is Gary Gill Hill, who I am not familiar with. And this one is a numbered 128 of 149 Tate Thousacine. That's a $10 handle right there. Got another 2080 scale. This guy got a 70. That's Mr. Seth Hernandez, who I think was drafted by Pittsburgh, or maybe not. Yeah, Pittsburgh. He's wearing, I think in this picture, he's wearing his college jersey, but he's supposed to be really good. Here's a domination for Wehiwa Oloy. Okay. And then here's another Ike Irish of the base variety, and here is a Braylon Payne. Well, unless we get extra autos, we're probably done with our autos now. But what we haven't gotten is any low number hits. And I thought that's the whole point of the FOTL was the low numbered stuff, but maybe that's coming up. Here's Josh Hammond. Jake Cook. Oh, we got another auto. Wow, 5 autos in this box. And this one is, oh yeah, it is numbered. It is numbered 3 of 3 for a Dante Nori. It might be hard to see the numbering, but 3. Yeah, it's 3 of 3. All right, so far that's the pull of the box. Although I don't know anything about Dante Nori. I still think the Chase Burns is the best one. Here is a Trevor Cohen. You really got to tip them to make sure there's no numbers on there. This is prepping for the pros insert for Luis Pena. It's got some nice color in it. And here we have another ping, this one of Drew Burris. Jamie Arnold of the Athletics. And another guy I've not gotten a card yet for, of Titus Sissel. All right, we're into our last pack. We got one low numbered auto, and then we got 4 other autos. Even though that one's numbered 3 of 3, I still like my Chase Burns. All right, what do we got going on here? We have Charlie Soto, Boston Bateman. Why would you name your kid Boston? Like Albuquerque Davis and Rancho Cucamonga Chet. We got another auto. 6 autos in this box. 6. You heard me right, 6. This one is a low numbered as well. It's Dean Livingston, who I don't know much about, but his card is numbered 2 of 7. So 2 low numbered autos of people I don't know, and then that Chase Burns. I'd say this is a pretty decent box. Oh, we got a good insert of somebody I finally recognize their name, but before we get to that, here's a Kyle Lodice. And then the 2080 scale, this one of Mr. Bubba Chandler, and he is on the chase list, so he gets to go out there. We have another Roman Anthony, this one numbered 48 of 99. You can see the bluish purplish diamond and then the numbers down there. So 2 Roman Anthonys. And then here's a base Chase Meadroth rookie. And we end with a base of Patrick Forbes. Okay. And then I know that they're unnumbered, but I can tell you just from feel that this is not as papery as the other one. So I think this is some kind of an insert. But it's just like I don't know, it's like a non-numbered chrome insert or something. This one has a refractorish border on it. Does this one have a refractorish border? No. I think the rest of these might all be paper. Nope, there's one more. Okay, I don't see any more rookies. But I definitely like this design better. The 2024 design, it had like a big box in the middle of the card that said prospect, and it looked like a ticket you would buy to like a game or something, but it covered up the player. Like the you couldn't see half the player. All right, so as far as these non-numbered, I don't know. The best comparison I can make is in Donruss. They have Donruss and Donruss Optic. The cards are exactly the same, and the numbers are exactly the same. The photos exactly the same, but the Optic base cards feel a lot different than the base Donruss cards. They're a little thicker, a little glossier, and that's what these are. So, but I'll go ahead and show you these ones again. So these are the sort of thicker, glossier cards. So it's probably a very like low level hit. And then if you look at this one, you can see that the side over here is like a refractor that goes around the top corner. And you'll note that on these ones, they don't have that refractoring. So that's probably another sort of base parallel. All right, well, that was a great break. I'm gonna have to give it a grade now, man. The tough thing about this particular box is I got way more autographs than I thought I would. I didn't get quite as many low-numbered cards as I thought I would. I didn't get a Kaboom, but you can't really base a grade on not getting a Kaboom because those are like case or multi-case hits. I did get some of the players that I liked. But that's the one knock I have on this product, as well as Panini Prism draft picks, as well as Bowman draft. There's going to be a lot of players that you've never heard of because they're very early in their careers. So, you're going to get a lot of cool hits, their number, their autograph, whatever, but they're going to be people you don't know. So, to me, the Chase Burns Future Legends is my favorite pull in here because it is a guy I'm chasing and he's having a really great early career. And then obviously we had a couple low-numbered cards, one numbered to 7 or 9, one numbered to 3. So I can't really ding them on the number card thing because got a decent number of them. And I think they definitely get credit for giving me not 1 but 2 extra autos. So I'm going to go ahead and give this box an A-. You might say, well, how could you give the box an A-? Look at all the cards that you get that are awesome, and you got 2 different Roman Anthony's. Okay, the reason I'm going to give it an A- is because to get an A or an A+, I would have needed, to get an A, I would have needed more players that I was chasing as hits. I got a lot of players I was chasing, but none of them really were the parallels except for the one Roman Anthony and then the Chase Burns auto. So that's the reason that I wouldn't bump it up to an A. And for an A+, that's where you get like just something. I mean, the only box I've ever graded as an A+ was a 2025 Donruss box where I pulled 2 1-of-1s. And one of them was of Dylan Cruz, who's one of the guys that I'm chasing. So that was such a good box. I mean, if I got 2 1-and-1s in this box, it would have to be an A+. You can't get 2 1-of-1s or even a 1-of-1 and a Kaboom, and then say, nah, it's still not quite an A+. that would push it into the A plus range. But I mean, my grading system for these boxes is pretty rough, pretty tough. So A minus is actually really good. The only reason it sounds maybe like I'm a little disappointed is just because of what I paid for the box. But I don't think that's a big deal. Like I said, I was willing to overpay for one box just to make sure I got a box, and that's what I did. Fortunately or unfortunately, there were still boxes available at the 150 level, so theoretically I could have just sat there until it got to 150 and ordered almost 4 of them for the price I paid for 3 of them. So so thanks for watching. I'm going to be doing 2 more boxes of this. I might even be doing 2 more FOTL boxes, and I did order a hobby box yesterday. They are on sale on the Panini website. I don't know if there's still any left, but they were there 2 days ago, and it wasn't a Dutch auction. I was kind of hoping it would be, because I think the price for those was $150, which you could have gotten FOTL for $150 if you would have waited till the end of the Dutch auction. And I think that last year the hobby boxes for Prospect Edition were like $120. So they went up by like $30, and they took 2 of the guaranteed autos out of it. At least I think it was. No, they took 2 of the autographs out, and they raised the price of the box $30. So that kind of stinks, but it is what it is. And last year for 2024 Prospect Edition, I could not get an FOTL box. I think I saw one on eBay that was selling for some outrageous amount. A lot of the breakers were breaking Prospect Edition. I tried to bid on so many of them on eBay, and I just kept coming up short. But still a great product. Glad I got the FOTL. I mean, I got a lot of autographs out of it, and I do like the inserts. The ping is kind of nice looking. I do like these sort of score cards of what they score. That's kind of a cool insert as well. It'd be nice if they had an insert like that, and then on the back, I mean, it could be. I guess it could already be that way, but it would be nice if on the back of these numbered cards, it gave you a something like what the scout, used to rate him a 70. What is it that scout influenced their decision? But it does kind of say that on the back of it, why they're a good player. But it'd be kind of cool to see actual scout comments, or even you could even turn it into sort of a relic where on the back it gives you like a piece of the scouting paper or something like that. I don't know, I'm thinking way too far outside the box. So thanks for watching. Like I said, if you're curious about this product, I will be opening 3 more boxes, two FOTLs and a hobby. I'm interested to see what the drop off is between the FOTLs and the hobby, but it's such a deep checklist of prospects, and sort of nerdy prospecting people like me think are awesome, but everybody else is like, I don't know anybody in this set, and they're still in their college uniforms. But that's what makes it cool. I mean, and it's not as expensive as Bowman Draft. It's sort of the Prospect Edition, Panini Prism Draft Picks. Those are kind of Panini, and Elite Extra Edition are kind of Panini's versions of Bowman Draft. I do like those pulls. Also, Stars and Stripes, the USA Baseball Panini puts out. That's all young kids, and some of them are actually kids. Like you got 18 and under, you got 15 and under. It's weird to think that if I were a 15-year-old baseball player, that I would have a baseball card of me. That's crazy. So yeah, thanks for watching. Go ahead, hit subscribe, hit like, and go ahead and leave some comments as to what you thought. And if you're interested in seeing me open some more of this, you will get a chance to do that in the coming days. Thanks for watching, everybody.